And welcome everybody. It's been a long second day, well, third if you count the tutorial days here at Eurostar 2025, reporting from Edinburgh. And I have now here my amigo René. I'm not gonna try to say his last name, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Okay, hi, I'm René van Veldhuijzen.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to say it, definitely. Amigo René, welcome, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Just came out of my presentation, so I'm still a bit high on energy.
Okay, we gotta get some of that energy. We don't wanna lose it. Had some cake, some things that got you a good rush?
Yeah, it looked like a space cake, so for us Dutch, that works, right?
Okay, yeah. Having some of the energy right now, I want to take advantage of it because, yes, René was just having a presentation where I just found out that there were special effects, fireworks, and people flying. I'm exaggerating just a tiny little bit, but before we get into it, amigo René, would you mind introducing yourself for the ones that do not know you? Who are you? What do you do? What makes you special?
Well, I don't know if I'm special, but I'm René. I'm from the Netherlands. I have been in the testing profession for 27 years by now, and most of the people know me by my nickname, it's the Testimist.
The Testimist.
Which is, of course, a pun on pessimist, optimist, testimist. If you're really keen on testing, then you can call yourself the Testimist. No, you can't. It's my name. And actually,
trademark. Don't take it.
Yeah, don't take it. And it's based on the optimism part. So the title that I'm using these days is Test Positivo.
Because you don't leave any room for interpretation. Could be negative, pessimist. No.
No. We're trying to increase quality, so that's a good thing, right? So.
Usually, yeah. I don't like that. It's a pessimistic vibe with QA and us guys. Well, we are doing our best, right?
We are doing our best, yeah.
So, René, now that you mentioned a little bit this Testimist has this, Señor Performo here, this other persona that you carry around, this Testimist persona, been on more conferences. You're today in a conference. Tell us a little bit about your experience conferencing.
Yeah, well, I started in 2018, and I've done at least 4 or 5 conferences a year, so that's good. Well, not counting the COVID years, of course, but still. Then we had the webinars and stuff like that. So I have been an independent for the last 3 years. I just rejoined my old company again to help them further, which actually is their motto, so that will work out. And people are knowing me by my name, Testimist. It's a brand by these days, like you have. It's in your Performer, right?
So you're stopped at the streets, like, yeah, the Testimist is walking there.
Actually, people pick up the phone when I call them. Hey, it's the Testimist. So it works. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I need to start to do that. Performo here. Who's there?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sounds like a very good plan. Yeah. And amigo, long trajectory presenting, lots of adventures. And you just mentioned you got off stage. You are still on the stage high, because that happens. There's such a thing. Would you mind sharing what was your presentation about? What were you? Sounded like it was really entertaining.
Yeah, I had a lot of sound bites about movies and stuff like that. And I like that. AI has a creative side as well. I actually watch a lot of Man Meets Machine on Instagram, which is a creative guy making all kinds of cool little snippets of movies about famous people, Trump, Elon Musk, the Pope, Snoop Dogg, with sound on it. And it was really. But you were asking what was it about?
I want to check that.
The main thing was the FOMO part on AI. You know, the fear of missing out. Bottom line is you don't have to fear about missing out, because AI is already in stuff that you're using that you don't know these days, right? I actually, with some mnemonics, devised a kind of survival guide, the Acme method, like from Roadrunner movies, right? The cartoons. Acme is, of course, the most famous non-existing company in the world. And it is from accepting to control to manage to expand on AI. So kind of survival guide, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're taking pretty much AI by the horns for what I'm seeing, but you're bringing my curiosity. Which movies were you referencing?
Well, all those who are referencing AI, of course. Actually, before the presentation started, I had the kit from Knight Rider thing going on, because that was kind of an AI as well, of course, a sentient car.
So, something that, Michael, my shoes are broken, the tires were popped. That was super fun, I remember.
Yeah, something like that. And of course all the AI-related movies and the science fiction things with the robots that I like The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, with Marvin, the paranoid android. But also we had some recognition game. I showed them images of things like the master control program from Tron and Skynet from the Terminator movies. So that was a lot of fun, I think.
I wonder how many people, because I'm having a situation with movies, I tend to reference film a lot as well, but I started to find that the younger audiences, that's old classical films for them, and I'm like, don't you know Tron? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Disney thing. No, the original Tron. Really? They don't? Okay. Jurassic Park? No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking. I need new ideas.
Even The Matrix is an old movie, right? So.
When you think about it, it's 25 years old.
Yeah. We are getting old, Senor Performo. So but still, those are the evergreens. So the younger audience still recognizes some of the movies.
They better.
yeah, like iRobot, AI. Those thanks to Netflix and stuff like that, right? They repeat it. So.
And even some of the modern ones, when you were saying, I was thinking, WALL-E is also referring to AI. Some movies that are pretty much coming up. Big Hero 5, 6. There was a number that was also a robot with AI. 6. I get scrambled with the numbers. But in this realm of AI and all the learnings, aside of recognizing and checking this interaction, what are your perspectives on nowadays? I know you mentioned people say like, I haven't yet AI. No, you have. If you write an email with Gmail, you have interacted with AI. Yeah. But what are your perspectives? And
the moves that I used are, of course, referencing to our fear of AI. Our self-inflicted fear by reading the books or watching the movies, but we don't have to fear it because it's out there. It's like the people in the early 1900s feared the car, right? Mm-hmm. And these days we don't give a crap. We just cross the street if there are cars or not, right? So we came a long way from fearing cars to adapting to them. I think
those dangerous machines that kill pedestrians.
And like flying, like all the new things are scary in the beginning, and people are like, we won't adapt to that. But in the end, we will, because it gets under our skin. Like I said, AI is in applications that we use every day, and we don't even think about it anymore. And that's where we come in, because behind the screens we are working on raising the quality bar and getting it safe, getting it regulated. So in the end it will be just a part of life. As I said, is it Homo sapiens or is it just human evolution? I think the last one. Yeah.
It's a good point, because many people generally tend to worry, tend to push it back. I mean, we have AI even in the serial, is like I'm exaggerating just a bit, where I don't think we can do anything. We have to coexist with it, learn to get the best out of it, because it's an awesome tool. If we are using it in the right ways, I can say, it has helped me ad nauseum with several things that I've been playing, even cooking lessons and things that I'm like, what was this ingredient? AI, what are the ingredients for this dish? Oh yeah, you should cook it this long. I'm like, I'm undercooking it. Several things that would be useful, embracing it. I think I like that perspective. Yeah. Which applications have you seen that get you more excited with AI in QA?
There are so many out there, so it's hard to choose. So one thing that I conjuring up this presentation, I went into a lot of platforms, and I discovered one who is in kind of a beta, which is Sesame. And Sesame is using kind of a talk to me AI gimmick, so you can choose either a male or a female voice, and it has the human interaction in it. So it has a sigh, and it goes like, haha, okay, good question. Let me think about it. And you go like, okay, that sounds almost human-like. But then you get just like that, yeah. And then when you start talking, it stops talking itself and listening to you. And it said, okay, good that you interrupted me because I was going this way and you wanted to go that way. So you see it's interacting with you. I think that's really cool, right? Because that's the kind of interaction that you're looking for, right? Not using your keyboard, but just talking to a machine.
That's really, really cool. And what uses have you done with this particular AI?
Well, I wanted to use it as a sound snippet here for me. If you have something to say, I fed it with a lot of information about Eurostar and what the audience is like and what they are talking about. And I wanted to talk about it and say hi for me to the audience and what can you tell about AI and testing. And it had a really cool answer, but they changed the way that you can get the sound bites, and I couldn't use it anymore. I couldn't
last
find.
Minute change.
Yeah. That's what I always say, right? Today it works, tomorrow it's something new, and you have to find a new way to get it working again. Probably if I were to spend some more time in it, I could have gotten it working. But then, it's always risky to do a last-minute update to your presentation. So.
I think that as well teaches us something that I have been experiencing with most of the AI is in the cloud. I mean, you need lots of computer resources to effectively, well, not effectively, to play in the best performance way, to have lots of computer resources, but you can have the local solution. I mean, you can bring it with you, but many of these AI services and SaaS products and so on, they're in the cloud, and good luck not having a connection to internet, or if they want to change something, well, it broke everything for you, right? Including a live presentation that wanted to be done. Many presenters that we have been talking in this podcast to have alluded that AI changed so much that I had to change my presentation. I had to kind of like drop and rewrite my presentation, or I couldn't do full parts of my presentation. This is really cool because you are not cool that it happened to you. It's, sorry, I wish that you were able to pull it off. But it's cool that it shows that we should be prepared as well for these situations.
Yes,
they will happen. They are happening so much.
It's unavoidable. I had a small snippet in it from Star Trek. Resistance is futile.
Yeah. Don't try to hold on. I mean, again, unless you downloaded the model, it's yours. It's on your. You are never.
And you are almost in control. Yeah.
It won't change, but for everything else, I feel it's gonna be like a Windows update. You can cry, you can scream, click stop. It's happening.
Yeah.
No matter what you were doing, it's gonna happen.
And as long as CrowdStrike is not doing the security part, it will work.
And it will work. But many times, these things happen in ways and moments that absolutely stuff will hit the fan, and we will be just on a stage trying to pull things together, right?
Yeah. Well, let's hope so, because then we'll have a lot of new conferences about this topic. So
probably, and that's cool. We will have more stories to share, more of these situations, and we will be able to, I don't know if saying predict or control. I mean, we have to come up with mechanisms so that these type of things do not happen that much to us. And I don't know, there are so many things that will be coming. Speaking of that will be coming, do you have any predictions? Do you foresee something interesting or important that QA people have to be on top of?
Well, as you try to mention my name is René van Veldhuijzen, not Nostradamus.
Okay.
So I'm really bad at predicting stuff. I'm the kind of guy that just sees it happen and adapts.
Bring
So,
it on, and I'll try to
bring
play
it on.
around it.
I hope the future will bring a lot of cool things, because I'm in the camp that believes I'm only a one-trip guy. You know, it's YOLO all the way.
Cool.
So bring it on, and we'll see what happens, right?
Cool. Testing just in production.
Testing in production, yeah.
Living in production.
With a smile.
YOLO. I love it. I loved it. YOLO AI. Amigo René, thank you very much. This has been a great conversation.
Okay.
But just before we ramp out, where can people follow up with you, get in touch, find out what cool AI experiments are you doing or other things?
Well, of course, I'm a very much on a LinkedIn guy, and I'm trying to, actually, as I said in the presentation, I'm trying to write a book.
Oh.
But it's about my own testing method, fun-driven testing. Of course, Test Positivo.
The Testimist book.
The Testimist book. But like any book, it's still in my head, and it still has to reach the paper. Like Mozart's music didn't reach the paper as well. But not comparing myself to Mozart, of course. But landslide here. And well, for the Dutch listeners, I organize my own testing conference, TestMass, every year with a good cause in the end. All the benefits go to every year to do good cause. It is in Dutch, that's why I'm saying it to the Dutch listeners.
Yeah, but say it in Dutch if you want to.
No, I don't know. If you don't know it by now, Dutchies. I'm trying to reach out on the conferences.
For the ones that do not know, where, when will be the conference?
For this year, I am doing Testing United in Milan in November.
But yours?
Sorry, mine.
Yours. I want to give you some promotion time.
Promotion time. TestMass is every Tuesday after Easter.
Tuesday after Easter.
The Tuesday after, so the third Easter day.
Same location?
Same location in a small church in Oudijk.
In
the Netherlands, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't know about it, sign up, take a look. It's fully in Dutch. Get in touch with René. Down here in the corner of the screen, you should see his name so that you can add him to LinkedIn. I got some assistance from him typing his last name, so for sure you will find him if you type this name. Amigo René, again, thank you very much. And how do you say goodbye in Dutch?
Tot ziens.
Okay, tot ziens.
Tot ziens.
Adios. See you around.